What do you got about reading?
Well, for reading, you should really try to pace yourself, and you shouldn't really try to run fast. You shouldn't really try to go really fast so you finish the story. You should really try to pace yourself. Keep up with the words, and then you read at a certain pace, and then you keep reading and you go fast, and then once you're familiar with the words, you can probably go fast without messing up.
Okay, Markella?
You should read the story more than once.
Good. What if you get tripped up on a word?
You should
sound it out.
You should
Sound it, tap it out.
Ask your parents for help.
Or your teacher or friend. What if it's a multi-syllable word?
You should.
Do you tap those or do you scoop those? Yeah, you break them up into smaller words, right?
And when you use the sentences, kids, so you don't be like, it was Lena's first day. You need to be like this. It was Lena's first day. Like, you need to use the scooper thingies to scoop,
not point, right? Okay, so the character's name is what?
Lan.
Lan. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Okay, let me make sure I have my pen ready. Okay, what's the first thing you should do before you read a story?
Before you read the story, you should read
the title.
You should read the title and think about what the story is gonna be about.
You can ask yourself questions, right?
About what's gonna be about. Ask your friends, do many quizzes, see if you get stuff right.
Okay. What about words you don't know? Could you underline those?
Yes.
Or highlight them?
Yes.
And when you stop, you can underline it.
Use a dictionary.
Okay.
If you don't know what the word is.
Or you could Google it, right?
As long as you don't use Wikipedia.
Okay, because it's not a reliable source, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready.
Lan's first day.
Come on, Cheyenne.
It was Lan's first day in her new school in the United States. She had left China just 1 week earlier, so the English words her classmates spoke sounded strange to her. The teacher explained something and then passed out papers. Lan didn't understand what was on the paper and felt confused. She couldn't tell her classmates were excited about what they were reading. From their expressions, she guessed it was a story. Some of Lan's classmates gathered at the front of the room. They talked in funny voices and made interesting expressions with their faces. Slowly, Lan realized that the students were acting out of play. Lan watched closely as a girl in a red cap skipped.
Is that cap or cape?
Cape skipping along and then stopped to have a conversation with a tall boy. The boy smiled in a sneaky way and growled like a wolf. That villain is up to no good, thought Lena. In the end, the tall boy pretended to be an old woman in bed. When the girl in the cape approached him, the boy sprang out of bed and chased her. The girl outsmarted the wolf and escaped. Right then, Lan recognized the story. It was similar to a tale
her mother told her
about a wolf who tricked children by pretending to be a grandmother. Lan raised her hand. Lone Po. She said excitedly. Everyone looked at Lan in surprise. That's right, Lan, said the teacher. The tale is similar to the Chinese story of Lone Po. It's called Little Red Riding Hood. Lan repeated the word slowly. Little Red Riding Hood. Everyone smiled when they heard how well she spoke. Lan smiled shyly back and thought this school is going to be fun.
Awesome. Okay. So, high fives around. Okay, so how would you retell this story?
Who was the characters in the story?
Okay. Who are they?
Land, classmates, the wolf, the teacher, that girl.
The one with
Main
the
characters.
oh Land.
Okay, what's the setting?
School.
Like at school
Okay, and what is the beginning?
when she didn't recognize the store that they were doing.
Is that the very beginning?
When she got
Yeah.
when it was her first day in
The
first
teacher.
day in America.
Okay, a United States
Yeah.
school, right?
Yes.
Okay, then what happened? What's going
And
on?
Then the teacher explained something and passed out a paper,
Okay.
and
She was wondering.
she didn't understand what the paper was for.
Okay, so next.
And then some of Lady's classmates gathered in front of the room,
Uh-huh.
and they talked in funny voices.
Uh-huh.
Really high voices.
So what were they doing? What were they doing when they were
Like,
talking?
acting out.
Acting out a play.
Acting like doing different voices like yeah, mate.
Okay, thank you. And what next?
And then
She screamed, "Lamb po po!"
Why did she scream that?
because her
it
mom
was like because her mom told a story about Little Ray
right.
Riding Hood.
She recognized the story, right? From what her mom was telling her. Okay, next.
And then everyone looked at her surprised because
They didn't know then because she learned her first American
Keep the
words.
chair still. Keep the chair
She
still.
learned her first American words. Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay, where she learned that from? Who told her that?
from her mother.
Teacher.
Well, teacher, right? Because remember the teacher said, "Oh, you're right. It's called Little Red Riding Hood." And then she said, "Little Red Riding
Then she
Hood." What's the
said-
problem in the story?
That
She does not understand what
she didn't
going on.
understand
She is
what they
from
were doing.
a different continent.
She's
Like,
a-
kind of play they were doing.
Okay, so she's from a foreign country.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cross continent.
and solution.
Her teacher told her the words and she said it. She was like, land. I mean, she was like, wait.
And then
What was the solution? That's not a
she
solution.
smiled shyly back.
She
them
learned
because-
how to say her first American words.
She made a connection first.
Yeah.
And
And then she
then
learned how to say her
she
first
learned-
American words.
And then
Okay,
she
good.
smiled. I mean, shyly.